The recent hike in CBD popularity is actually pretty crazy right now. People are already talking about its significant impacts on the health and wellness industry. Proponents of CBD are combining CBD with almost everything you can imagine. Discussing CBD and alcohol is another interesting area, as many companies are marketing CBD-infused beer and several bars are offering CBD cocktails. But are these types of product a good thing? Some companies even promote CBD for hangover cures. I'm Dale Hewitt, founder of New Phase Blends, and today we'll review whether mixing CBD and alcohol is a good idea or not. But before we begin, please remember to subscribe by clicking on the subscribe and like buttons below. When you subscribe, it really helps out our YouTube channel a lot. So people are selling CBD in different forms, such as edibles, vapes, oils, and topicals. Alcohol manufacturing companies are also taking part in this trend by producing CBD-infused beers, shots, and other types of alcoholic beverages. The question is, though, should you really be mixing CBD and alcohol together? CBD has already shown its worth through different studies in the health and wellness industry. But that medicinal value is based on small-scale researches, and it needs to be studied on a larger scale. There is a need to learn more about CBD's impacts on the human body and how it interacts with the endocannabinoid system that we all have. Our endocannabinoid system, or ECS, has receptors all throughout our body, and it regulates homeostasis within the human body. CBD's primary focus is regulating indirectly CB1 and CB2 receptors. This results in a number of different outcomes like pain relief, anti-inflammation, and relaxation. Not everybody responds to CBD in the same way, though. For example, the CB2 receptor has almost 7 genetic mutations that respond to CBD differently from one another. For this reason, you can't expect an identical response from every bodily system when it comes to the mixture of CBD and alcohol. CBD is not a thoroughly researched subject yet. There's still a major need to conduct extensive studies to fully understand the impacts of CBD. That being said, the main takeaway from using alcohol and CBD is they may enhance each other's symptoms of relief, which sounds good, but it's not. See, alcohol is a central nervous system depressant. Multiple studies have shown that CBD can be used as a sedative, which is also a depressant. We actually found a study we can reference that incorporated CBD with alcohol together. While the study was small, it analyzed the effects after giving the patients 200 milligrams of CBD with 1 gram of alcohol for every 2.2 pounds of total body weight. The results? Well, combining alcohol with CBD directly resulted in major impairments in motor performance and changes in how the participants perceived time. In the blind study, no one else experienced this when they took CBD by itself. Now, 200 milligrams is a lot of CBD to take at once. I get it. The other takeaway here is that only 72 people were studied, which is not a very big sample size. Some people claim you can use CBD as some sort of anti-hangover medication as well. This is largely untrue, but let's take a look and see how you might be able to use it to aid for the morning after a long night out. I'd like to mention one more time, though, that CBD, it's not an effective anti-hangover medication from high blood alcohol levels. The excessive use of alcohol can cause many health issues, including cell damage in different organs, organ failure, and severe dehydration. Excessive alcohol consumption even causes chronic issues such as liver diseases, respiratory disorders, pancreatitis, and various types of cancers. Multiple studies on animals have shown that CBD can prevent cell damage. Now, can it prevent cell damage due to high blood alcohol levels? Probably not. Also, CBD use might increase the production of new cells and regeneration of body tissues. While this may be a great benefit to have, you won't notice any huge improvements in regeneration when you're experiencing a hangover. I'm sorry. The impacts of CBD on blood alcohol levels have been observed based on limited research. Blood contains a specific amount of alcohol that's also called the blood alcohol concentration, or BAC. The increase in the BAC causes a more significant loss of motor control and cognitive function. This is called getting drunk. However, one study used 10 people who found that when participants took 200 milligrams of CBD with alcohol, they had significantly lower blood alcohol levels than when they consumed alcohol with a placebo. So this study's very old too. It's from the 1970s, so you should probably be suspect. On the other hand, there are studies based on animal subjects fed with CBD and alcohol together. The data shows results indicating no changes in a blood alcohol concentration. It's highly unlikely CBD will lower your blood alcohol levels to a point where you can just sober up quickly. Let's wrap up everything here. Research is still lacking here to show the effects of mixing CBD and alcohol. To date, most of the studies have shown CBD's very minor effectiveness at diminishing alcohol's adverse effects. There's really not enough data from studies to reach any real conclusion that CBD oil can do this, because the research was done mostly on rats and not humans, which is a good start, but it's not where we need to be. The one bit of research that's somewhat promising shows that using CBD and alcohol together actually resulted in severe motor performance decreases and a loss of perception and time. For this reason, you really need to avoid taking the two together. Alcohol is not a good substance to consume anyway, and when paired with CBD, it's not a good combo. But if you found this video useful, please subscribe so you can see more of our useful videos on CBD and other hemp-based items. Subscribing also makes this video widely available to others who can benefit from the information within.